Hey everybody, welcome to this mini holiday episode of the return policy. And although I'm not doing a particular mini review this time, I am hardly working on the next few reviews, and hopefully I can get them out as soon as possible, or at least by my going rate, hopefully one more by the end of this year. But all in all, I wanted to spend this kind of mini holiday episode just to say thanks to everyone that's ever wandered into my little channel, saw a few videos, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, commented, and heck, even subscribed. I just want to give a very heartfelt thanks to everyone, as well as I hope you are spending your holidays as happily and safely as possible. So, although I'm not doing a mini review this particular episode, I wanted to take the time and actually go back and kind of look at a few of the reviews that I did and kind of give certain shout outs or single out certain items that I had gone over and kind of give my top four kind of a holiday travel friendly type of accessories that I wanted to kind of bring back or drag back and kind of recommend for this mini episode here. So the first shout out that I wanted to give was for the Skull & Co thumb grip set for your Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, which are these guys right over here. And not to be mistaken that I had done a previous review and I had done a review on these guys here, which are also the Skull & Co thumb grip set. Not necessarily for your Joy-Cons, but these are for both your Switch Pro controller only, as well as compatible with your PS4 DualShock. And Skull & Co themselves actually had commented and let me know that I was actually doing a review on the one that was designed for the Pro controller and not for the Joy-Cons. But I did order the ones for the Joy-Cons, which are here, and I love them. They actually work really, really well. They don't feel loose like I had mentioned in my previous review, but I don't know if you can tell, but the packaging does look very similar, and I was definitely confused when I ordered one over the other. But back to the point at hand, yeah, these thumb grip sets from Skull & Company are really good. They feel really great. I do like how there's a variety of different kind of heights that they work with, and even a little bit of stacking that you can do with the different thumb grips. And so yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out that I really did enjoy and would definitely recommend these for some holiday shopping. So the next accessory that I wanted to give a shout out was actually based off a review I did quite a ways back, and even though I believe I wasn't too favorable in the end of that review, I did want to bring it back, and I wanted to give a shout out to the Nyko swivel grips sets for your Joy-Cons. And if you notice, I'm kind of following a Joy-Con type of theme here. But I wanted to kind of give that shout out for the Nyko swivel grips. And so when I did my previous review, although I did like the gimmick and I did like the actual functionality, the practicality of the swivel grips, I was definitely worried on the overall kind of wear and tear of the item itself, and if it could survive long enough without it, breaking or falling apart, or even just cease to be useful after a given amount of time. Well, I was definitely, at least as far as I know, proven wrong that I have been using the swivel grips for quite a bit of time now for my my second set of Joy-Cons here, and not only do they still definitely function as advertised, it has survived quite a few drops, quite a few times just kind of getting thrown into the carrying case or thrown into a backpack for an emergency Switch use, and it has survived. I am actually very impressed by the overall build quality. While even though it did survive a fall, it did kind of break apart and split exactly where the ends connect, but even now to this day it's still holding up. So the second item I wanted to give a shout out to was for these Nyko swivel grips for your Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. So the third accessory that I wanted to give a shout out actually requires a little bit of technical skill. You will have to actually unscrew and take apart a certain accessory that comes with your Nintendo Switch. But I wanted to give a shout out to the Basstop, I believe produced but not necessarily manufactured. So even though I ordered it from Amazon, it seemed like it came from a different company. But I wanted to give a shout out to the Basstop design of the travel kind of replacement travel dock for the Nintendo Switch dock itself. And so if you already have the dock, and a lot of, or if almost all Switch owners do, it can be, while useful and protective of the screen, can be kind of clunky, may not feel like the most sturdiest of the accessories, and can definitely be more than a share of a hassle to travel with. And so with that in mind, I wanted to try and adapt the existing dock from the Nintendo Switch official dock into this kind of portable version here. So it still has all the functionality, the HDMI, the USB ports, and everything included, but shrunk down to something that's a lot more travel friendly. And given, since it's the holidays, if you plan on traveling, things like that, I think this definitely deserves a shout out. So this one is the Basstop branded replacement shell for your Nintendo Switch dock. And finally, the last accessory that I wanted to give a shout out to was none other than the Mamba travel case that I pretty recently reviewed. I just wanted, again, definitely give a shout out that I still really enjoy using this travel case. It is still definitely very protective. I do like the ability to store up to 20 of the cartridges for your Nintendo Switch. It does have a very nice zipper mesh pouch. It holds, of course, your Nintendo Switch, and I even tried to kind of force feed it not only the extra Joy-Cons and even the travel dock that I have, as well as trying to wedge in the official Nintendo AC adapter. And although I did have a bit of a bump, it did keep everything safe and definitely perfect for travel. And so with that in mind, yeah, I wanted to give this one a shout out, which is the Mamba travel case. Anyways, that's it for me. I just wanted to make this kind of mini holiday style episode and just kind of go over some shout outs to the 4 accessories that I think would be very useful during these upcoming holidays and even after the holidays. But other than that, if you thought any of these accessories or anything that I said was informative, go ahead and feel free to hit that like button. If you thought everything was useless and the pics really stunk, go ahead and hit that dislike button. That's cool too. And as well, if you wanted to stick with me for that semi-long run, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I still plan to make as many of these mini reviews as I can, and hopefully not to bore you at the same time. But yeah, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't worry about hitting that bell button. That's okay too. But other than that, I just want to say thank you so much, and happy and safe holidays to everyone. And I'll see you next time. Bye.